first time is the hardest. The first step, the first climb, the first jump, the first round, the first bound. This is our journey. This is our flag. This is our home. Where brave men roam, where we do our drills, where we hone our skills. This is our mission. This is our reason. This is what we stand for. These are those who stand with us. And this is what's worth fighting for. This is teamwork. This is fighting spirit. It never gets easier. We just get stronger. We forge bonds close as brothers. Strong body, strong mind, strong heart. This is us. These are our sights. These are our brightest lights. These are the sounds we hear. And this is how we strike fear. Through the sweat and the tears, we serve 2 years, 10 years, every year. When our moment of pride comes and our time is finally done, we know we will do it all over again with our brothers in arms. We will march shoulder to shoulder. We will sing alongside each other. We will fight together, fly our colors, pledge ourselves, defend what's ours, protect what's ours. This is our army. This is ours.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Basic Military Center, Training Center School 2. Before we begin, may I kindly request that your phone switched off or put to silent mode. In just a moment, I'll be inviting our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Following that, we'll proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. Without further ado, I would now like to invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. See you, sir. Please.
Very good afternoon to everybody. First time is always the hardest. I'm glad today you have taken the first step to enlist yourself into national service and defend this country. I remember I took this same step as yours 20 years ago. I can imagine the same feelings that you are feeling right now. I assure you that we have a very good support system. Your commanders, your friends here will ensure that your next 9 weeks will be the best 9 weeks ever. Allow me to begin. I'm the CEO for School 2, and over the next 9 weeks, I'll be responsible for your safety, training, and your well-being. Allow me to introduce my team. Assisting me in the school is my school second in command, Major Ideal, responsible for the leadership and management of the school. School Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Tan Meng Lai, responsible for the regimentation and discipline. Lieutenant Ding Che, our school manpower officer. Mr. Lee Kim Pan, school safety officer. Mr. Ng Chin Seng, the orientation officer, also known as the school counselor. And last but not least, our Dr. Jonathan, who will attend to your medical needs. Each of you will be enlisting into Jaguar Company, and the Jaguar Company is commanded by Captain Priya. Assisting her is Company Warrant Officer, Third Warrant Officer Suresh. You will soon find that each of you will be deployed to the respective platoon, and the platoon is commanded by the respective platoon commander, beginning with Platoon 1, Lieutenant Cha Cheng, Platoon 2, Lieutenant Christian, Platoon 3, Lieutenant Jun Ho, and Platoon 4, Lieutenant Chi Rong. Moving on to our mission and vision, our BMT mission is to transform each of you into a confident and committed soldier by imparting a basic military skills and sense of purpose. Our vision is to win every heart and mind through a meaningful and memorable BMTC experience. Now allow me to explain our role and function over the next 9 weeks. We'll help you to equip with the basic military skills and help you adapt to the military culture and environment. At the same time, imbue the SAF core value and the military discipline that are important to any military organization. The BMT training is progressive and customized according to your fitness and your skill level. And when you participate in these activities, the commanders will ensure that you will be proficient with the basic first before moving on to the next level of training. As such, your commander will place a lot of emphasis on training safety so that you can train hard and you can train safe. Besides the progressive training, your commanders will adhere to the training safety regulation and the authorized operating manual. This is to ensure that the training is carried out properly and safely. For example, your commanders will not allow you to participate in training after returning back from illness. Next, temperature taking will be conducted daily and before any of the strenuous activities so that you know that you are well before and during your training. The commanders will also pair you up with your friends, which is also known as a buddy system, so that you can keep a lookout for one another during training and reach out to your commanders should your friend be unwell. These and the many other safety practices will be conducted and abide religiously by your commanders in the company. Now, as part of the management philosophy, over the next 48 hours, the commanders will get to conduct interview with you so as to know your situation better. Subsequently, interview will be conducted monthly through formal and informal session. Besides these avenues, there are many other mediums for you to raise up your challenges. This includes the orientation officer counseling, Mindef feedback unit, counseling hotline, and many others. Now, what's imperative at this point of time is for you to know that should you have any challenges at any point of time, you may raise them speedily so that you can get the necessary support given with the resources available. As part of adapting to military life, over the next 2 weekends, you will continue to remain in camp so that you can get to adjust to the military culture environment as well as make new friends. Your commanders will stay together with you over these weekends to ensure that they continue to bond and get to know you even better. In your time here, you'll be exposed to a multitude of activities to help you sharpen your soldiering skills and fundamentals. These activities includes weapon presentation ceremony where you will be married to your wife for the first time, and this is SAR-21 rifle. There are many other physical training activities which includes IPPT test, sports and games where you get to bond and develop friends with your section and your platoon mates. As you advance further into training, you'll be exposed to outfield environment which includes close quarter battle, live firing ranges, live hand grenade throwing, battle inoculation course, field camps, as well as graduation marches. Now, this point, which I've spoken over the last few minutes, briefly covers the key aspect of training and management system in BMT. I must assure each of you that the training system is safe and progressive, and the standards that we set for you are realistic and achievable. Now, to conclude, the BMT is the start of a military life. By having a good start, you'll be able to move on to your next phase of national service with confidence, sense of pride, and accomplishment. Your training will be demanding, but it will help you to develop your character and your values. Now, I would like to share some of the key dates and time for you to be aware of Tonight at 9 p.m., your commanders will tell you to pick up your phone and call your parents. Tell your parents two things. Number one, tell your parents that you have been enlisted into Jaguar Company School 2. And share with them the contact number of the company as well as your 4D number. The 4D number includes your platoon, your section, and your beat number. Number two, tell your parents the next time you're going to see them again is on the 21st of January. This will be your first book out. The place, the venue for them to invite you together with the time will be shared in the next opportunity. Now the rest of the dates that you've seen here, well, it is of a lot of interest, but you can also get to find them and ask your commanders, and they'll be very happy to share. With that, I shall proceed with the oath-taking ceremony. I invite all of you to stand and raise up your right hand. Now keep your feet together. If you are in between your backs, step away from your backs. Before I begin, allow me to share that the oath of allegiance is the most sacred and symbolic ceremony as you enlist yourself into the national service. Therefore, I urge all of you to say it with conviction, sense of pride, and with your loud voice. And at this juncture, your family members will also get to see the live streaming via the website that we have shared with them. Once you are ready, you shall repeat after me. I, NRC number, full name. Okay, let's try that again, gentlemen. Let's do it with a lot more conviction. Once I finish repeating the line, repeat the same line after me. I, NRC number, full name.
I, T00647J, Journal of Jaguar.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Singapore.
To the Republic of Singapore.
I will be ready.
I will be ready.
At the order of the government.
At the order of government.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
And the orders of my commanders.
And the orders of my commanders.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
Courage and commitment at all times.
Courage and commitment at all times.
And I will preserve and protect.
And I will preserve and protect.
The honor and independence.
The honor and independence.
Of the Republic of Singapore.
Of the Republic of Singapore.
With my life.
With my life!
Very well. Put on your hand.
Enlistees, please remain standing for the national anthem. Enlistees, please remain standing for some final words of encouragement by CO Sir.
As trainees who have just joined the SAF, you're an important part of us. The future of the SAF are yours to write. Start by devoting your heart and your mind towards your training. I know that through this training, you get fitter, faster, and stronger for yourself and for your family that you have sworn to protect. As you go through this training, share the part of the SAF story with your family and your loved ones. I welcome you once again to the SAF. Before you leave this place, I want you to reflect on two things. Number one, ask yourself, why are you here? The first W, why are you here? Number two, ask yourself, who are you doing this for? Perhaps when you find the answers to the why and the who, you find that your next 9 weeks will be beneficial, meaningful, and your next 2 years and your next 10 years will be more fulfilling and enriching. I welcome you once again. I wish you all the best in your training. Thank you very much.
Thank you, CO Sir. Enlistees, we have come to the end of this segment. Please collect all your belongings and exit row by row through the exit following our ushers. Thank you.